There'll be thrones. Hello and welcome to the Bottled Imp Show. My name is Ken and this fine petal of a man is Julian.
Hello, and together we are the Bottled Imp.
Exploring the realms of fantasy. Yes, welcome to another episode. It is episode 6.
Woo!
Can you believe that?
No, I cannot.
The weeks just zip past.
Where has the time gone?
I know, where's my life gone? Eh? Anyway, we have a fun-packed... Oh, before we do that, we'll do the sands of time. But we've extended the show, so we really need to turn this twice.
We need to turn it
or
over
by half
and
an
back
hour.
again. Yeah, or by another one on top.
But
yeah,
pretty complicated.
Yeah, or just not bother with it and just look at all the counters and screens going off.
Yay! There we go. So yes, we've got another show. Hopefully you've been enjoying them so far, what we've been doing. We've covered lots of themes, George the Dragon, and dragons, and knights, and what else have we done?
Themes? I don't know.
I can't remember now.
Flash Gordon or something?
Gordon.
I don't know.
Yes.
What theme is it today, Ken Boyter?
Well, it is. I'm glad you asked me there. It is a Game of Thrones.
No!
I know. A Song of Ice and Fire.
The Song of... Oh, well, we can't...
I know.
See, I've not watched any of this, so if you see me looking down here and being a bit distracted, it's because I'm cutting this. Cutting this as we go along
Facebook.
As a bit of an experiment for the live show. But
You're not on Facebook?
So there's a bit of I'm not on Facebook. I'm doing things like this. So I might appear a little distracted. So I apologise for that.
That's right.
We're trying things out. But no, I've not seen or read any of Game of Thrones. I don't want to hear any spoilers. I don't want to know anything about it because I will be watching it at some point. I avoid Facebook when everyone's talking about it. I've not read any of this when Ken told me it was about Game of Thrones because I don't, you know, so I'm just going to be sat like this.
No, there's seriously, it's fine. There's going to be no spoilers whatsoever.
Okay, well, should I have pre-read this then? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, well, no, there better not be. Warn me if there's a spoiler coming up.
Well,
our viewers may have not seen it.
Well, you were talking about Flash Gordon. Well, we've had a comment here that somebody said, this is, well, a YouTube viewer, so thank you for watching. CWR has said, loving the series, a top 5 interesting facts about Flash Gordon at some point.
Yes. Well, I guess you know.
Flash Gordon is a fancy film.
It is fancy. Yeah. It's fancy, and it all as the conversation we keep having, it's whether it goes into our sort of pool of fantasy. I mean, I wish it did. I much prefer all that kind of stuff than all this.
Well, we need to expand then, my friend.
So we need to change. We need to change our logos, our branding, everything that doesn't fit the sci-fi or the bigger picture.
Sticker over it.
It's just, you know. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's sort of this lends itself, doesn't it? To a certain
but
type.
You know what? There's different types of fancy, and I think we've explored a lot of this type of fancy. It'd be nice to broaden it out.
It would, yeah, but I'm just saying our entire branding doesn't work with the wider thing.
You know, it's not all about the branding. It's all about Gordon's alive. So anyway, but yeah, there's somebody else has commented here, and I don't know how you pronounce your name, so I'm a little bit confused by this. Obviously, I can't pronounce names ever. Oberstul. That doesn't say
well, that's not a real name, is it?
Oberstul. Oberstul.
Oberstul. Is that like a surname?
I don't know.
Or is that is
YouTube comment?
Is Twitter? Oh, YouTube. Oh, it's a YouTube name.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
So it says here, keep them coming, the shows, which is great. It says, also, I think I owe my love of fantasy to Tolkien and Lord of the Rings.
Would he be saying Tolkien?
Probably, yes. Yeah. So, because the last show was all about J.R.R. Tolkien, who is the granddaddy, the godfather of fantasy as we know it. But Julian, let's crack on. What have we got on the show, my friend?
Well, let me just find it in the script because I haven't looked at the script. Is it on
Second
the
page?
There we go. Yeah. Let me push this button here. And coming up, I can't, you've printed it big, so I don't need to puzzle. Coming up on today's show, 4 fantastic fantasy facts all about a Game of Thrones. I won't be listening or reading any of them out. The Great Fantasy Challenge, Mort. Okay, Charity Shop Fantasy Find, we have another one of those. Fantasy Chat, Aqua Dragons update, that might come earlier. Bluff My Fantasy. Bluff My Fantasy. That worked well last time. So there we go.
You got it right, I think, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, I've got it right a couple of times, even though we've only done it one in rehearsal and in
we did a sneaky one in rehearsal and he got it right as well.
So I'm on a win-win-win.
Yeah, I think secretly you watch and read fantasy, don't you? It's just a big sham.
Yeah, I know everything there is.
Well, you may not know this, but you probably do. Game of Thrones is an American fantasy drama television series created by David Benioff and D.B. Weiss. That's how you pronounce it, Weiss, I think it is. It's an adaptation of A Song of Ice and Fire, George R.R. Martin's series of fantasy novels, the first of which is called A Game of Thrones. So that's where it's come from. So the first one was called A Game of Thrones. It's filmed in Belfast and elsewhere in the United Kingdom, Canada, Croatia, Iceland, Malta, Morocco, Spain and United States.
Whoa.
And the series premiered on HBO in the United States on the 17th of April 2011. The 8th series, which will be the last one, 2019. So still got time to catch up.
I'm waiting till it's all
done and dusted.
It's all done and dusted.
Yeah.
I think just you sit and watch it. You don't have to wait like all you poor people having to sit and go.
Oh,
got to the end of this season.
We're enjoying it. That's the fun. Anyway, it's set in a fictional continent of Westeros and Essos. Game of Thrones has several plot lines and a large ensemble cast, but centres on 3 primary story arcs. The first of which is the Iron Throne of the Seven Kingdoms, and follows a web of alliances and conflicts among the dynastic noble families, either vying to claim the throne or fighting for independence from the throne. The second story arc focuses on the last descendant of the realm's deposed ruling dynasty, exiled and plotting a return to the throne. And the third story arc centres on the long-standing brotherhood charged with defending the realm against the ancient threats of fierce peoples and legendary creatures.
I'm paying no attention to this.
So there we are. Hopefully the audience is, if there's only one of you, is. There we go. That's Game of Thrones. Let's do a fancy fact about it. Do you want to roll?
Fancy fact. Shall I give it a roll?
You give it a roll.
Yeah, I'll sort of roll it over there.
Yeah, not near the equipment.
6.
Yay! We
Fact
haven't
6.
got 6 facts because we ran out of time last time.
6.
He's rolling 6s. Look, he's lucky. Lucky Julian, as they call him. Lucky legs Julian.
2.
2. There we go. Did you want to read it?
Not particularly.
He didn't. No. You're not reading any of them.
I'm
today.
not. I'm on strike since you're doing.
You are,
subject
yeah.
there. Go on, you read it out.
So grumpy. Here we go then. Number 2. The Iron Throne has a couple of famous swords woven into it. Redditor. I'm assuming that's an editor on, like somebody who posts up on Reddit. That's what they call them, Redditor. Redditor No More Hoarding points out that one of the swords woven into the Game of Thrones seat of power is none other than Gandalf's sword, Glamdring. How can I pronounce that? Of course, it is a replica. It's not the real thing. Also, it says the Gandalf sword appears. It's seated near the centre of the throne's back. So if you get a picture of it, have a look at it. And right next to it lies another famous blade. Maybe, not really sure about this one, but it says just visible appears to be the hilt of Robin Hood's bandit short sword. So there you go. I'm going to roll another fact. 1.
Straight into the facts.
Yeah, but I guess because you've gone on strike, I'm going to read
You're
it.
You're going to do it all.
I know.
In fact, I wish I'd made myself a drink.
I know, you should have done.
Don't have anything. I'm too busy trying to get this thing.
Out. No.
Is it a spoiler one?
Yeah, this one is.
Oh, God, okay, go on, over to you.
So there is a bit of spoilers here. There we go. Shooting the horse heart scene, you're not going to like this at all, was an unpleasant experience. The horse heart Daenerys, mother of dragons, had to eat in Series 1 was essentially a giant gummy sweet. One that Emilia Clarke, who's the actress, said tasted a bit like bleach and raw pasta. Yeah. To make proceedings even grosser, all the fake blood made Emilia so sticky that she got stuck to a toilet. For the whole scene, she had to eat 28 hearts and kept throwing up. There you go, you see, so people suffer for their art, don't they? That's what actors go through. What else we got coming up now then?
Rattling along, who knows? Do you want to do the? Should we go straight to the? Whatever the main reason we're here.
Yeah.
Should we go to the Aqua Dragon update?
Oh yeah, Aqua Dragon.
Aqua Dragon update. Aqua Dragon update. And there it is. There it is.
I know, not a lot of activity going on, but you know I'm sticking with it. I'm still going to feed them.
See it through. Keep
Hopefully
feeding them.
They've not all died.
Well, you know, I'm not holding my breath.
I don't think they are either. Bless them. But I love them. They were my babies. Anyway, let's crack on now. So, the Great Fancy Challenge, my friends. Yes, I have tasked myself stupidly.
That sun's shining through and catching the side of your head.
Like
it's really bright and sunny today, isn't it? Yeah.
Mort
shooting against bright windows. Always a good idea. Carry on. I'll stop interrupting.
Yeah, Mort is the next book that I'm reading.
Mort and Mindy?
Yeah, Mort and Mindy. That's where they got it from.
Yeah.
It is book 4 of the Discworld series. I charged myself with reading 1 a week, so there's 41 of these. But it's only when we're filming this, so we're going to be doing the first 6, I think, because we started week 2. So this is book 4, Mort. Now this one, again, follows. These are standalone now. The first 2, Colour and Magic and Light Fantastic. The Light Fantastic was the sequel.
Right.
The next one, which was Equal Rights, that was the first standalone one. And again, Mort is a standalone one as well. And I think they're better for them because you kind of can, if it's 41 now. So if you just wanted to dip in and get a few, you don't have to read them in sequence. And I think maybe that's possibly why they're so popular, as well as obviously the humour, the concepts that he comes up with. So this one is all about, as you could probably imagine, death, and he's taken on apprentice Mort.
Right.
Now death is an anthropomorphic personified, yeah? Meaning anthropomorphic, meaning that inanimate objects, or I think it might be animals specifically as well, can talk. So things that normally can't talk can talk, and personification means that, say, the concept of death and fate, that kind of thing, he's brought them to life.
Right.
So he's given them personality. And what this one is, Death kind of wants to go on a bit of a holiday, and he's he's still not, he's not retiring, obviously, but he's taken on an apprentice because he wants to sort of nip out now and again, and he wants to experience life as a human. So he's trying to feel sad, he's trying to feel happy. So he basically goes down to the Discworld, just he tries gambling, he tries drinking, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good concept because obviously there's, I think it then goes on to the fact of, what is the nature of death? What is the nature of the other side? Is there anything there? So a lot with Terry Pratchett's, although it's, you kind of think, certainly from the covers as well, you think, this is going to be a knockabout, throwaway kind of book that's more about humour. And satire and sort of taking the mickey out of fantasy, but he obviously loves fantasy. There's some really sort of quite deep and meaningful themes that run through them, and I think that can be overlooked. So I was pleasantly surprised with that. It is worth checking out, and we, as I said before, we've started doing the reviews now. So the the Colour of Magic came out Friday, so I'll be sprinkling these ones out and about once again on the Friday show. But the next one, if you do want to read along with me, because what we're doing is I'm posting up pictures then of the book, me holding a book, and then in the fellowship, so go to Facebook, search for the Bottled Imp Fellowship, posting up there, and leaving comments, and we have a little discussion about it. The next one, if you are reading along, is Sorcery.
Oh.
Yes.
And how are you finding the 1 a week challenge?
Yeah. It's a challenge.
Yeah. Enjoying it?
Yeah, no.
Are you pleased we're only doing a season of this show and then having a break?
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would have been the original plan, non-stop.
41 weeks in a
through.
row.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
It is quite good though to be immersed in that universe all the time, because you don't forget one book for the next, and to read them week by week, you kind of go, oh yeah, that's a reference to that, and so you get it. Whereas if you kind of dip in and out of stuff, you kind of forget the intricacies. So there you go. So obviously you're going to be reading Game of Thrones as well, aren't you?
I'm going to be reading it. No, I'm just going to watch it. No.
They are thick books.
That'll take a long, long time.
Do you know what's next, Julian?
I probably do.
Okay.
Is it the charity fancy shop find?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah, exciting.
Right.
I'm excited by this.
It looks substantial. Can we see it? I think we can see it on that one.
I think what we'll do is, shall I lift it up?
Lift it up a bit and put it on over here, because we haven't got a special.
We
haven't got a special camera, and the thing doesn't even turn around anymore. So
I lost
technology has failed us.
I lost a cock. No, it does turn around. Look. There we go.
You need a better cloth. Please, you need a better cloth. Right, is that there? Look at that. What? Look, that's a thing. It's a little. Oh, look! It's like a little candle thing.
Candlestick holder, yeah.
But one that can tilt and wobble and set fire to your entire house.
Exactly.
A non-safe candlestick.
Health and safety back in medieval times, or whenever this was meant to replicate, Victorian times probably. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You want a
The
candle?
idea is it stays upright all
It
the time.
stays
So they're probably
upright.
thinking that's super safe.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But why would you, if you're going upstairs? If you're going upstairs.
When you're sleepy and you're sort of doing this,
That's what it is.
It's always going to stay up. It's actually quite clever.
That is quite clever, yeah. But look at it. I love the design.
Yeah.
A little bit pricey.
How much did you pay for this?
£4.50.
Ouch.
Yeah, £4.50 from the YMCA.
Young man, there's no need to feel down.
I don't. Not when you buy this. So that's what I'd recommend. Go to your thrift shop. Go to your local charity shop. It's a good course, isn't it? And you'll be surprised at what fantasy stuff.
Wow.
Tat. Some might say tat. I don't. But what fancy stuff you can find.
It's tricky, isn't it? You know, as we say, lucky you live in a massive, massive mansion. You can have a place to put all this dust.
Basically,
rubbish.
yeah. So I think I'm putting that in the east wing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, with my butler.
Moving on. How's the time going? We're all right. We're all right for time. We're probably going to run out and have to sit here doing this.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to sneak this one in then. So this, my friend.
Get out of my shop.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Get out of my shop. Have your own show.
There is we've got a live show.
What's this?
Yeah.
We do have a live show.
We do have a live
when
show.
is the live show?
21st of May.
Is it 21st or 26th?
21st of May.
Why have I got 26th of May?
I don't know.
21st.
Maybe you're going on holiday. 21st of May, and it's going to be 8 p.m. UK time. That is, or let me double check this times. Oh, have I put it there? It's 8 p.m. Oh no, I've deleted it. It's 8 p.m. UK time, which I believe
you guys in America can work out when that is.
2 p.m. standard time. I've probably got that wrong. And 1 p.m. central time, but double check that.
Double check.
We will put that up.
8 p.m. in the UK.
Yeah, 8 p.m. in the UK. Now, what I thought would be quite cool is, as this is Game of Thrones, I'll talk about this now. Living language, Dothraki.
What's Dothraki?
Dothraki, they are a race of people and they speak Dothrakian.
Oh, stop spoiling it for me.
Game of Thrones. So, I'm going to learn.
So what's that there? That's a DVD?
It's a CD.
CD?
Yeah. Such things
how
still
to learn
exist.
that language?
Yeah. Look at this.
So this is a made-up language for a TV stroke book program thing.
Yeah.
And there's you can actually learn it and speak fluently in it
Yeah.
fully. Someone's created an entirely new language.
They did it for the actors because then it's more realistic, and then when you watch it, it's subtitled in English.
Right.
It's fantastic. It's
Well,
like Klingon, isn't it? Star Trek.
Yeah, but I would imagine they just had, you know, they went, okay, Worf needs to say, bring him to me. So they went, Ich hab Wochen. I went, yeah, that'll do.
How do you speak?
Yeah, write that down. If we ever need to say that line again, make sure we say it.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I think with Klingon, they then did develop it. So yeah, maybe they didn't do it for the TV show, but then it did develop into it. So they probably, I think they did this pretty much from the start. Obviously Tolkien did it as well, didn't they?
Would you be talking about Tolkien?
Yep.
Right.
Yep. So I thought it'd be fun because you know, those of you that watch regularly, how good I am at pronouncing words.
So what you need is a whole new language, not content with mastering English.
I like a challenge. So there you go. So I am actually very excited about that.
So what are you saying on the live show? You're going to be speaking in Dothraki?
No, we're going to learn a few words.
Just a few words.
It'll be like hello, I guess.
Because it is in like 2 weeks' time, isn't it?
Yeah.
3 weeks' time, 2 weeks' time.
No, but we'll do it on the show.
Okay. Are you not going to learn it prior to the show?
No.
You're going to learn a few words on the show?
Yeah, we'll play a few. Yeah, we got time to fill. So there we go. Let's do some more facts.
Fantasy fact time.
Okay.
Let's just put some. There's 5. We've got a 5. I think what you need to do, Ken, is just produce 6 facts, whether we just do 4 for the show or not.
Oh,
then
I
you've
see.
got.
Yeah, but that's more work for me.
Oh, yeah.
1.
Hooray!
Do you want to read it? No, we've
You've done
one.
the horse theme.
Oh, I'll just read out number 4, shall I?
Oh, the whole dice thing's fallen apart.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's too big, I think, isn't it? I wanted it big for the viewers.
This show's a work in progress, as you've probably realised, and we will keep ironing things out, hopefully, by season 2, if there is a season 2.
Julian's a work in progress as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to multitask here. Not good at multitasking. Very distracted on what are you eating today?
Today, it is English muffins.
Right, keep them over there. Keep them away from all the tech.
I like the English muffins.
English muffins.
Not American muffins, English muffins.
Right, don't know what the difference is.
Well, you put these in a toaster first.
Go on, read out your fact.
Okay, so, here we go. It's fact number 4. Jon Snow's costume from Game of Thrones is made...
Jon Snow, the newsreader from Channel 4. So you're talking about, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I know he crops
I'm
up.
picturing him.
I know, he's great. His costume, or one of them anyway, is made from a $79 IKEA rug. Saving on the budget.
Yeah.
Yeah. The furs worn by characters like Jon Snow and others in The Night's Watch, which they basically have this sort of thing, don't they? They're actually rugs from IKEA. They weren't real furs, which is good to know, actually, yeah. As costume designer Michelle Clapton told an audience at Los Angeles Getty Museum, the rugs were cut and shaved, but were also waxed and frosted to make them look as authentic as possible. And what IKEA did in response is they did an instructions, you know, their instructions,
right,
how to put furniture together. They did one, how to make, like the throw, like the cape from their rug.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and if we can, we'll get a picture of it.
It won't happen. Oh. It will not happen in this episode.
Okay. There we go. Let's do the last fact.
Cutting it live.
Cutting it live. Oh, you're cutting it live. It's cutting it live.
Cutting it live.
What else we got here? Game of Thrones was inspired by pet turtles.
This is another fact?
Yeah.
You've just gone straight into another fact without even rolling a dice?
Yeah. I've abandoned the dice.
Right.
We'll be
Goodbye dice. The end of the dice. It made it to episode 6.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. We should charity auction it.
We should charity.
No, I like this. Can't you try getting hold of a dice like this? Anyway.
I don't want to. I don't need to. I'm not going to.
Game of Thrones was inspired by pet turtles. I bet you didn't know that. In a June 2012 interview with the Financial Times, of all papers, Martin reminisced over his childhood in New Jersey and discussed how the idea of Game of Thrones began with a series of deaths involving his pet turtles. Martin said, I had a toy castle set up near my bed made of tin, and the courtyard was just big enough for 2 turtle tanks, and I had 5 or 6 turtles who lived in the castle. I decided they were knights, lords and kings, so I started writing the whole fantasy series about Turtle Kingdom and the King of the Turtles. There you go.
Wow.
But it's also based on the War of the Roses. I don't know if you knew that as well. What else have we got here? What's going on?
Wow. What's coming up?
Coming up is...
Done Aqua Dragons.
Yeah.
Done Fancy Chop Fine.
Do you know what's going on? Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We've got time. Yeah, we've got a bit of time, haven't we?
Got a bit of time.
Oracle of the Dragon Fae.
Have we got no competition today?
No competition today.
I thought there was a competition today.
No, we did one last week, didn't we?
What was it last week?
It was Tolkien books.
Oh, the books that was donated by her. From who?
From Alex Smith.
From Tolkien. Yes.
From Tolkien.
I'm so confused by everything to do with this show.
Bless him, he doesn't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
But that's a good point. That's a good point, though. We do have competitions.
Enter the competition.
Yeah, and what we've done is when we post these up onto Facebook, into the page, our Facebook page, then if you share, like, and comment, I want to enter such and such competition. You'll have to watch the episode. Then you're in the draw, basically. So find the episode.
And it'll be revealed the winners on the it'll be on the live show on the 21st.
We're going to put all the winners out.
Yeah,
put all the winners out.
We've got to write a list of what's going on in the live show. I bet we forget some major stuff that we promised.
I'm going to do it this week. Yeah. What I thought we'd do though is,
so what's that?
This is the Oracle of Dragon Fae. This is going to tell your future, Julian.
Right.
Quickly shuffle, pick a card out.
Is this some kind of game?
No, this is Oracle.
These cards.
This is like tarot.
Going to my camera. These cards are too big for my hands. I can't shuffle them properly. You've got
massive cards. Look at the size of your hands.
I cannot shuffle them properly.
Lucy Cavendish. She's the author. I'm gonna.
What am I doing? Picking one out.
Just pick one out.
Okay.
Hold it up. Was that your card?
Is that the front or is that the front?
That's the back. Well, that's the front, I guess. So what? Who is it?
This is where's the focus? I have got
the listener.
The listener. The listener.
The listener. Right. Let's quickly find it. Oh, there we go.
So
the listener.
Can explain what these are. These are just cards you pick out. Oh, then you look up.
Yeah, this is all about. Okay, so what this is you're drawing upon dragon power. Dragons are real, as we know, and you're drawing on their magic and their power into your life. So basically, the beautiful dragon fae begins to represent and embodies the qualities of stillness and sacred silence. She needs to be removed from the hustle and bustle and from build-up urban and industrial areas, and needs to go on deep into nature to find the still place of solitude in which the soul can speak and be heard. She has to listen. No, she has learned to listen and has also learned to turn down the stress, the demands, the social whirl, the noise that can drown out meaning. In the words of Shakespeare, chatter is often a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. So there we go.
Wow.
So you need to just chill out, my friend.
I don't know what
you need to relax.
You just said. I'm children. I'm not children. That's right now because it's all been a little bit
hectic for you.
It's been a little bit of a test. This one.
That's not going to chill you out.
The bell. Why with the bell?
What we're going to do now is call my...
Have we got time for that? Have you kept them brief this time?
Yeah.
Because they went on a bit, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a couple of minutes.
Got a couple of minutes. We're going to be doing Bluff My Fantasy.
Bluff My Fantasy.
Yeah, it's not based on any other game show whatsoever, obviously.
So how does this work again? I forget. Oh, okay. Yeah, you come up with a...
Yep. I'm going to tell you a fantasy-related word. I'm going to give you 3 descriptions of what that word could be. And you have to guess which one is the correct answer.
Okay.
Here we go then. So, the word is... I can't pronounce it. Aka. Aka. I'm going to read it.
The bell isn't helping at all. It's really, really annoying.
A-R-A-K-H. Yeah?
Arak.
So, yeah.
Arak.
Is it a curved sword of the Dothraki? Yeah. It's the standard weapon used by the Dothraki warriors. It has a crescent moon-shaped curved blade.
There's a picture of it right there.
About 2... No, don't be confused by that. About 2 feet long and has a thick handle almost the same length.
So not this.
No. Making it half sword and half scythe. Although unable to penetrate armour, the Aqua gives the wield a tremendous manoeuvrability of wrists. Yeah? Or is it a common name in Westeros for the substance known as obsidian, a form of volcanic glass? Yeah? Along with Varillian steel, it is one of the 2 known substances capable of killing... I won't spoil it for you. Right. It is also capable of killing...
Okay.
In Old Valyrian, it is known as Zibzi Priza, which translates to frozen fire.
What is the point of this?
Or is it the first name of, Aqua Dragons? Aqua Dragons is a fictional character in the Song and Ice Fire series of fantasy novels by American author and the television adaptation Game of Thrones. So, introduced in 1996 to Game of Thrones, Drogo is a Carl, the leader of the Dothraki, a tribe of warriors who roam the continent of Essos. So is it A, a sword, curved weapon, or is it B, the common name in Westeros for a substance known as obsidian, or is it 3, the first name of, Drogo, Aqua Dragons, who is a warrior leader?
Well, now you know, you gave a very good description of this thing right there, but then that doesn't necessarily mean that this is what that's called. You could have just pulled that out of anywhere. But I think it's the curved sword.
You're going for the curved sword? Are you sure?
I think I'm going to go.
Your final answer?
I wasn't really listening to the other 2, so I think I'm going to go for the curved thought sword because you.
Do you want to phone a friend?
No, I don't.
You sure?
I know I'm right.
Here we go then. Ready?
Yes! Yes! I'm good at this game, aren't I?
You are good at this game.
Did you sort of not think you've got that right in front of you?
Well, I thought it was going to bluff you enough. So I thought maybe it was a double bluff.
But then they're all Game of Thrones related, weren't they? But,
because that was the theme. That was the
watcher.
There you go. Yeah, and I knew you hadn't seen it. There you go. That's 3 out of 3 out of 3.
2 out of 2 if you've been watching. Yeah, 3 out of 3 out of that, including the other one.
That's not bad.
That is, goodness me.
That's the show.
That time already.
Oh yes,
ladies and gentlemen.
On to a winner.
To end with a winner.
So, remember though, to like our Facebook page. We've got a Twitter
over there
account.
And enter those competitions.
Yeah, we've got a Twitter account as well, so you can follow us on Twitter. Also Instagram. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you've been doing some Instagramming?
Yeah, the Bottled Imp Instagram.
Wow, we're all over the social medias.
We love it. Plus, we do have a Friday show, as we keep saying, and that is obviously coming out Fridays, isn't it?
Every Friday.
Yeah, and also I
Every
do a live broadcast on Facebook on our page where we kind of discuss fantasy issues and things like that. And more recently, we've been doing these game books.
Controversial.
Controversially, let's not go
Let's
into
not
that.
talk about that.
The next one of those is the 8th of May. So come and join us there. Thank you so much for watching. Leave any comments that you want about the show, if you've got any suggestions for the show, or you want to tell us anything. And obviously if you want to discuss fantasy related issues, not that there's issues, with other fantasy lovers.
Problems. ask Auntie Ken with your fantasy problems.
Is your dragon playing up? Are you having ogre problems? That kind of thing. Then go to the fellowship, which is the Bottled Imp Fellowship on Facebook. Search for that and we'll click join and we'll add you in. That's all we have time for. Remember to keep it unreal, especially if you are a resident of Westeros.